We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello dear students, this is Dr. HITESH R. ASHANI, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, VVP Engineering College, Rajkot. Welcome you all in this lecture of Basic Civil Engineering. Today I am going to explain few topics from the chapter Angular Measurement, Module 4. These are the 4 topics that I am going to discuss in this lecture. First one, components of prismatic compass. Second, setting up of prismatic compass. Third one, difference between prismatic compass and surveyor compass. And fourth one, definition of bearing and the types of bearing. So let us start with the first point, prismatic compass. So there are 12 components of prismatic compass. First one is a cylindrical metal box. This one is a cylindrical metal box. In the figure you can also see this one is the cylindrical metal box. Then pivot located in the center of the prismatic compass. Lifting pin and lifting lever, lifting pin and lifting lever. Then magnetic needle. This one is the magnetic needle, graduated circle or ring. This one is a graduated circle, or it is also known as the graduated ring. Prism, here prism is provided, prism. Then object vane, this is known as the object vane. Eye vane, this whole assembly is known as the eye vane. Glass cover here on the top of the prismatic compass. Sunglasses, here you can see the top of the eye vane, in front of the eye vane. Sunglasses are provided. Reflecting mirror on the object vane and spring brake or brake pin that is provided in the prismatic compass. Now let us discuss each component one by one. First one is the, you see the figure properly. In this figure, you are able to see each and every component properly of your prismatic compass. Now let us move forward. First one is the cylindrical metal box. So it consists of a circular box of 100 mm diameter. It is made up of metal, and this cylindrical metal box creates the framework or skeleton of the prismatic compass. So the cylindrical metal box is the, we can say, main assembly or main component of the prismatic compass, which creates the skeleton of the prismatic compass, into which all the assemblies are put together to make a prismatic compass. Second one is the pivot. You can see in the center of the prismatic compass, a pivot is located here. You can see here below this cap, pivot is located. So function of the pivot is to balance the magnetic needle or to give the support to the magnetic needle, or in other words we can say that magnetic needle is resting on this pivot. Now third one is the lifting pin and lifting lever. This is the lifting pin, you can see here. This is the lifting pin, and inside the prismatic compass, lifting lever is provided. So provided lifting pin is provided the outside the box, and lifting lever is provided inside the box. When the compass is not in use, the object when may be folded on the glass. At this time, this lifting pin get pressed, and the lifting pin presses the lifting lever, and pressing of the lifting lever will take off the magnetic needle out of the pivot head, and that prevents the wear and tear of the pivot head during the non-working of the prismatic compass. Fourth one is magnetic needle. This one is the magnetic needle of prismatic compass. A broad magnetic needle is balanced on the pivot, rested on the pivot. It is magnetized needle. One end shows the north and the other end of this magnetic needle shows the south pole. It is used to read the magnetic north in the field. That is the use of this needle. Then graduated ring, you can see this is the graduated ring of the prismatic compass. So graduated ring made by the aluminum, and it is circular in shape. Graduated ring is connected with the magnetic needle of this prismatic compass. Graduated from the south end of the needle. At south end it shows the 00 degree, and in clockwise direction from the south it is graduated up to 360 degree. This graduated ring is used to take the reading of the bearing of our survey line in the field. Next one is the prism. Prism is provided below the eye vein. You can see here, this is my eye vein, and below the eye vein prism is provided. The use of the prism is to read the bearings of our survey line from the graduated ring. Next one is the object vein. This is my object vein, this portion as shown in the figure. Object vein is located opposite to the eye vein. It is provided with the hinge reflecting mirror, which can be raised upward or downward if required to sight the object which is too high or too low below the eye level. The purpose of the object vein is to sight the object to take the bearing of our survey line. Next one is the eye vein. You can see here this eye vein is provided here. Eye vein, this whole assembly is shown. So eye vein is located opposite to the object vein. It consists of a vertical slit. You can see one small vertical gap is provided in the eye vein. The eye vein is used to sight the object through the object vein. So by looking through the eye vein means looking through the eye slit, and by using the object vein we have to bisect the object. In the eye vein, one eye hole is also provided at the bottom of the eye slit. So this eye hole is used to read the graduated ring, means bearing of the prismatic compass, by using the this prism assembly. Then glass cover. So glass cover is provided on the top of the metallic box, top of the prismatic compass. it covers the whole assembly of the prismatic compass. Glass cover protects the prismatic compass or parts of the prismatic compass from the dust and rain. Next one is the sunglasses. So sunglasses is provided on the eye vein, or you can say in front of the eye vein by the joints. So it is used to bisect the luminous object. Means if you are bisecting the object and the light is coming, okay, as a reflection from the object, at that time you have to put the sunglasses between the eye slit and the object so that you can easily bisect the object in the reflecting condition. Then reflecting mirror is located on the object when you can see here. This is the reflecting mirror located on the object when hinge reflecting mirror which can be raised upward or downward if required, and reflecting mirror is used to sight the object which is at a too high level or too low level from the line of sight. And last one is the brake pin. So brake pin is provided at the base of the object when this is my object when here someone here brake pin is provided. So brake pin is used to stop the movement of the graduated ring, to take the accurate reading and to take the fast reading in the field. So friends, these are the various components of the prismatic compass. Now let us see working, or we can say temporary adjustment of the prismatic compass. Prismatic compass is mounted on the light tripod stand having the vertical spindle in the ball and socket arrangement to which compass is fixed. So working or temporary adjustment of prismatic compass, we have to perform three steps. One is the centering of the prismatic compass, second one is the leveling of the prismatic compass, and third one is the focusing of prismatic compass. So after performing these three steps, prismatic compass is ready to take the bearing of our survey line. So let us discuss first centering of the prismatic compass. So centering is the operation in which prismatic compass is kept exactly over the ground stations from where the bearing of a line is to be determined or measured. The centering is checked by dropping a small pebble. So we have to take the small stone. Okay, pebble means small stone. And we have to drop that small stone from the underside of the prismatic compass which is fixed on the light tripod stand. If this small stone or pebbles falls on the top of the peg, peg means the ground station which is marked by the peg. So if that pebble exactly falls over the peg, then the centering is correct. If the pebble is not falling on the ground stations which is marked by the peg, then the centering is corrected by the adjustment of the legs of the tripod stand. And the same process is repeated until the pebble falls on the center of the peg. That means our centering process is over in that situation. Next one is leveling of the prismatic compass. Leveling of the prismatic compass is done with the aim to freely swing the graduated circle or graduated ring of the prismatic compass so that we are able to get the perfect reading bearing of our survey line. The ball and socket arrangement on the tripod which helps to achieve a proper leveling of the prismatic compass. This can be checked by rolling the round pen on the glass cover. So by putting the round pen on the glass cover, if the pen is rolling in any of the direction, so we have to adjust the leveling of the prismatic compass by using the ball and socket arrangement which is provided in the light tripod stand. And we have to say that when putting the circular pen, round pen on the glass cover top of the prismatic compass, it does not slides in any direction. At that point of the time, we can say that our leveling is over. And third point is focusing of the prismatic compass. The prism is moved. So we are knowing that prism is provided at uh, I vein. So prism is moved in the upward direction or in the downward direction till the graduations of the aluminum ring or graduated circles are seen clearly, sharp and perfect. So when observer is able to see the readings of the graduated ring by using the by using the prism of the eye vein, at that time we can say that focusing is perfectly done. So friends, this was the setting up process of the prismatic compass. Now let us see the difference between the prismatic compass and the Surveyor compass. On the right hand side, Surveyor compass, details of the Surveyor compass is given. On the left hand side of the screen, details of the prismatic compass is given. So I will start with the prismatic compass. In case of the prismatic compass, graduated ring is attached to the magnetic needle. In case of the Surveyor compass, graduated ring and the magnetic needle are free to move independently with respect to each other. Prismatic compass, graduated rings remain stationary while the box with the prism and the object when rotates. Surveyor compass, graduated ring rotates with the rotation of the box with the prism and object when. Prismatic compass, graduations are marked from 0 degree to 360 degree in the clockwise direction. In case of the Surveyor compass, graduations are marked 0 degree to 90 degree in each quarter. Prismatic compass, 0 degree is located on south, 90 degree on west, 180 degree on north and 270 degree on east. While in case of the Surveyor compass, 0 degree is located on south and north pole and 90 degree is located on the east and west pole. You can see the figure of the prismatic compass and Surveyor compass at the bottom of this slide. Next, prismatic compass. So prism is provided to take or to observe the readings of the graduated circle or ring, while in case of the Surveyor compass, prism is not provided to take the reading. Prismatic compass, graduated ring marked with the figure of the mirror image. In case of the Surveyor compass, graduated ring marked with the ejected figures. Prismatic compass, tripod may or may not be provided, means prismatic compass can be used with the help of the tripod or without the help of the tripod by keeping the prismatic compass on the hand. While in case of the Surveyor compass, it cannot be used without tripod stand. And the last point, prismatic compass gives the bearing of survey line in whole circle bearing system. In case of the Surveyor compass, it gives the bearing of our survey line in quadrantal bearing system. So this was the difference between the compasses. Now next and last topic in this lecture is bearing and its type. So what is the meaning of bearing? The bearing of a survey line is the horizontal angle made by a survey line with respect to magnetic north. So that is known as the bearing. You can see here, this red line arrow is my magnetic north line, and this is my survey line. So the horizontal angle that is created between the survey line and the magnetic north, that horizontal angle is known as bearing. So there are four types of the bearing based upon the meridian. First one is the true bearing. So true bearing means what? It is the horizontal angle between the true meridian and the survey line. It is measured from the true north in the clockwise direction. Second is the magnetic bearing. It is the horizontal angle of the survey line with respect to magnetic north. Third one is the grid bearing. It is the horizontal angle between the survey line and the grid meridian. And fourth one is the arbitrary bearing. So it is the horizontal angle between the survey line and the arbitrary meridian. So that are the various types of the bearing. So dear friends, for this lecture up to here we are keeping. Thank you very much.